Hey guys, I don't know if my thumbnail's showing up. Good evening, you guys. I hope you guys are doing great. I'm doing a collective message tonight, and I'm also doing live readings. So if you've been watching me for a while, you know that I always start off with a collective, which will be for whoever's watching. I hope that this message finds you in good spirit. I hope you guys are doing well, and sending you guys lots of love. Okay. So let's get started. I'm going to be using the Fountain Tarot. It's been a while since I used this Tarot deck. And my other favorite decks, of course, I might take out the Energy Oracle deck. So let's do Fountain Tarot. If you want, hey baby, hi Elle, hi Karina. If you want to book, I am accepting orders tonight. Tell me where you're watching from too, you guys. Let me make sure my I had yesterday I did some really long readings and then I went to the gym and my trainer tried to kill me today. So I am sore. So I've been in bed resting, but I was like, you know what? Let me get up and do some readings. I did a collective this morning. If you didn't get a chance to watch it, please watch it. It was channeled. It was a guided message. I think someone needed to hear that. Especially if you feel like you have a purpose, if you feel like you have a calling over your life, please take a look at that video. Where you guys at? The Bronx. Okay. Alabama in the house. What's up, boo? Hey, Diamond. Hey, Gina. Okay, so I'm in Florida. What's up? You guys, forgive me. Let me put my link in for people that don't know. Please don't super chat me, you guys. Please make sure that you hit the pin message. I don't have a moderator. I need a moderator. California. Okay. Um, please don't send any super chats, you guys. Okay, please make sure that you go to my website. I'm going to put the link in for you guys now to book. It's $25 for one question. Okay, I should have did this before, but I literally had to roll out of bed. My body is sore. I did planks, I did push-ups, I did squats, jumping jacks. Oh my god! And I was doing squats with weights. I was doing them with 10 pounds, but girl, my arms are my arms are so sore. HTTPS. Okay, let me just make sure I spelled everything correctly. All right, so there's the link. I'm pinning it to the top. No direct payments to Cash App. No direct payments to my PayPal. Please do it through the website. Hey, Shaniqua, North Carolina, Philadelphia. Okay, we got a lot of people up in here. Right, it does. It does pay off. Trying to get this body together. My birthday's next month, you guys, and I'm trying to get fine. Please like the chat, you guys. If you forgot, just go back and hit like for me just to support the channel, help my channel grow. Please. You guys, I just celebrated my 3-year anniversary, as you know, May 28th. Super proud of my progress and growth. So please keep supporting. Please hit the like button to help my channel be visible. So I can get my content out there so my channel can grow some more. Thank you guys so much for the support. Thank you for trusting in me, always watching and encouraging me and purchasing readings for me. I love you guys so very much. All right, so let's get started with the collective. All right, you guys. So today, when I had pulled the Starseed message, Spirit wanted to talk about your purpose, right? About how you have to be in the energy of being grounded because it affects your environment. So if you look at my community tab, you're going to see that I had posted something that I channeled about how your energy is affecting everybody else's energy and what you're meant to do here on Earth as human, right? You're in a double mission. So as a human being, we have patterns, we have different wounds and trauma that we need to heal. But then also as a spiritual being, you're awakening to the fact that you're a spiritual being. Some people know right away at a young age, and some other people, it takes them a while to kind of unlearn what they've been conditioned to believe in, through childhood, through how you were raised or reared by your parents, by your community. So takes them a little bit longer, but you guys are having ascension symptoms. You guys are having awakening symptoms. You guys are just feeling more connected than ever to source consciousness. You're getting messages, dreams. You're having visions. Your gifts are starting to be more pronounced, and you're starting to kind of dibble and dabble. And some of you guys are experts. Some of you guys have been really cultivating your gift for a very long time, and some of you guys are just starting. It doesn't matter. Know that you have a purpose, and know that you are so important to the cause, right? For the collective. Every single one of you is here to support Earth's transition, okay? Humanity's transition into a higher octave of how we are experiencing, right? From multiple levels, it's a multi-dimensional shift, right? Because we're talking about physicality, we're talking about emotionality, we're talking about mentality, right? So there's so much things that are being weaved in the background that we don't even have the capacity to understand on an energetic level, right? On a mental level, on an emotional level. But we know here in our own experience as human, in our own personal spheres of existence, we know that we're cultivating some sort of change in our personal lives, and we can see it, right? We can see it matriculating out into the atmosphere, and it's affecting the people around us. When you make a decision, right, to stand up for yourself, when you make a decision to put yourself first, when you make a decision to make a positive change, it's going to affect the people around you regardless, right? Hey, Ogan, thank you. Thank you so much for saying congratulations. So thank you guys. Please like the chat, you guys. There's 9 people, 7 people, only 2 likes. Please, you guys, take the time out and like the video for me. So this came out, so we're going to look at it, and then Spirit, let me get 3 cards for the collective. Most important messages, Spirit, for their highest and holiest good. I'm so grateful for, the privilege and honor to be able to help in, my small way to contribute to the collective consciousness. And I'm so grateful for the people that I've met on my journey. Wow, these are beautiful cards, you guys. I don't even know what to say right now. I'm hoping the last card is just as gorgeous. Okay, but let me tell you something. I was doing a lot of thinking, and today I was a little disappointed, and I thought about it, and I said, you know what, God, I'm in this energy of surrendering, right? I'm in this energy of acceptance, and I accept things. I've been accepting just why things are happening, and I was a little disappointed because, I kind of go back and forth between hating people and loving people. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do love people, but there's just certain things that I just don't like about people in general. And sometimes I have to remind myself, right, that being a human is an experience. It's not an easy thing, in hindsight, when you look back at your growth, you realize being human is not easy. And sometimes you got to deal with other humans that are unaware or that have their own agenda or have their own ideas and their beliefs. And I don't like when people try to coerce or force their thoughts, beliefs, feelings onto me. I don't like that. It makes me very uncomfortable in any capacity. I feel like things need to happen organically. It can never be, you should do this because this is how I feel. This is what I feel like you should do it. It should always be, you should always allow people the space to expand, to experience on their own terms, no matter what. And I feel like people are I think people are too concerned with other people's progress. And you guys got to get away from that. You guys got to get away from that when it comes to your person. The goal is to really focus on your progress, on your own unfolding, unraveling of your own story, and not to get caught up in other people's stories around you. Yes, we connect with other people. It's a beautiful thing. But don't allow people to project or to make you feel wrong, right? About your values, about your beliefs, about your thoughts, about your feelings. Don't allow people to make you feel wrong, right? Because you're trusting your intuition, you're trusting yourself, and you're taking a stand and you're saying, no, this doesn't make me feel comfortable. No, I don't want to do this. Don't ever let nobody tell you that you're wrong for that. Okay, you guys? All right. So we have the Lovers, the Ace of Pentacles in the upright. Let's see what the third card is. So there's a decision or there's some sort of connection. There's a new beginning. Okay. This could be you making a decision, but there's two people on this card, and they look very connected on this Fountain Tarot card. Let me get one more card. I asked for three. I know there's three cards on the table. This is a mystery message. Can I get one more for a total of 4 on the table, please, Spirit? Thank you. So I built my little castle, right? You know, I refer to, oh, wow. Oh, my God. Chariot. Oh, my God. 2 major arcanas. Beautiful cards. Beautiful energy. I feel like you just made a decision. Oh, my God. The 3 of Cups. Wow. Everything's upright. I don't know what this mystery card is, but let me tell you something. There's this decision that's been made. I don't know if you made it or your person made it or whatever this decision is. It is bringing in prosperity and success. Your future outcome is overcoming some sort of challenge, a success. And this is beautiful because the Chariot is a 7, and 7 for me, I always think about the 7th house. I always think about the alignment with the Chariot is about duality, because, you know, traditionally on the Chariot card, you have the black horse and the white horse, right? Or the Sphinx. And for me, that's duality. And for me, that is about 2 opposites, right? Feminine, masculine polarities, negative, positive. But I feel like there's a balance, right? Because when the Chariot appears in the upright, that means that the person behind these horses is controlling both of these horses, where he keeps them in alignment. Because if one horse doesn't stay in alignment and one horse decides to rear in a different direction, the Chariot will topple over, right? Right? It's like having a flat tire. Your whole car will mess up the alignment of your car. But he's controlling both of these horses, and because there's balance, there's a direction. There's one direction, right? 2 people moving in the same direction is what Spirit's saying to me here with the Lovers and the Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning, a door. Yes, we have lurking in the shadows. And I talked about surrendering, and then it says ready to surrender. So somebody's about to make a decision. Let's see what the mystery card is. The Moon, see? Something is being revealed. Wow. So the lurking in the shadows, so something that you didn't know or something that was unknown is being revealed. This could be someone you're connecting to, right? Because we have the Moon, and for me, when I think about the Moon, you know, it's darkness, right? Right, you can't see very clearly at night. But the Moon is it illuminates, right? It gives off some light, but it's still a little bit it's not as clear as the sun, as the daylight. So when I see the Moon in reverse, I think about illumination. I think about no more confusion, no more fear, and I think about exposure. I think about a purging, a releasing. So whatever this lurking in the shadow is, it is someone saying, it's time for me to surrender to something here. And I see that there was a power struggle, but I feel like this is what the Chariot is representing. I feel like the Chariot is saying no more power struggle. There's one accord. And even if this is you on an individual basis, this means that you're in alignment to your heart and your mind. You are moving in a direction now because you have found balance within, right? Your heart and your mind is on one accord. You know what you want. You feel the same way through your heart center, and your thoughts are in alignment to that. And you're moving in a direction that's going to bring in prosperity, happiness, success, all of that jazz. Okay. So this is very interesting. Thank you, sweetie. And I hurt myself today. I had to cut this nail. I bent it and it's like cracked in the middle. It hurts so bad, so I had to cut it. But thank you. I'm actually going to get them done. But if you guys didn't get a chance, because I never really showcased my nails. Isn't that cute? He hand painted this for me. So I did some abstract art. Tell me about this Lovers card here. Oh, okay. So we have some deep, deep, deep wounds between 2 people, between 2 lovers, 2 soulmates. Okay. Or this could be you having these wounds and you've been reminiscing and you're making some sort of decision, right? Somebody's saying, you know what? I'm tired of being tired. I'm tired of being sad. I'm tired of dwelling in this energy of pain, and I want a new experience, right? Is what I'm hearing. I need a new experience. I want to feel something. But your 3 of Cups here is a celebration coming. Like you're going to be happy with whatever this is that you're moving toward. because I feel like you're moving in a direction that's going to lead you to your happiness, right? And this could even be a reconciliation. Tell me about the lovers here. So there was some scars and some wounds, and there was some hurt and some pain, but you're ready to let that shit go. Or somebody's ready to open up. Okay. Spirit says it's safe to receive now. You don't have to be reminiscing on the past no more. Make a decision and say to Spirit, I'm ready to surrender. I'm tired of lurking in the shadows. I'm tired of being sad. So the moon is like, I'm tired of being in that energy of sadness. And you got some sort of illumination and you're purging. And you want to come out of the shadows because you want to be happy. So you're surrendering. You're saying, I'm ready to receive your blessings, universe, right? So the universe is saying, yes, you've been hurt, but there is some sort of decision, or there's a person, a deep spiritual connection for some of you guys with this Lovers card that is about to provide a sense of renewed hope when it comes to relationships. So Ace of Pentacles here. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles. Whoa, your hard work is paying. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Divine intervention. We have faith. And this is why we have these two major arcanas. Somebody's about to move towards you, or you're moving towards your happiness, abundance, harvest. Jupiter is a planet of blessings. You're having a new beginning because you're taking action. And it took you courage to go through this moon energy, to go through to do the shadow work, to go through the trenches, to go through the pain. Your harvest. So whatever seeds you planted in that deep dark, because seeds need to be planted in the dirt, in the darkness, right? In order for them to grow. So you were in this energy of autumn, and you're moving into a space where you're growing, you're cultivating something here. Beautiful new beginning. Your seed was planted and it's beginning to bear fruit, or is about to bear fruit. And it's because you're relinquishing control. What's the Chariot? Spirit, come on, you're overcoming fear. Exactly. You're relinquishing control, overcoming fear. Wow. Wow. I really don't. This is crazy. Okay. I got so many messages. Okay. Somebody's waking the fuck up. Okay. And your dream is about to come true. When these two cards come out together, this is wish fulfillment. This is your dream is about to come true. Okay. Especially if you actually had a dream about something, it's about to manifest. And this happened to me. Actually, I dreamt something and it came true. And I want you to know that whatever this gift is that you're being given by the universe, you are going to be celebrating this. Okay, this Three of Cups is celebration. Okay, this could be about reuniting with someone, a kindred spirit. Whatever it is, you're going to be very happy about this, because the Chariot is saying you're overcoming some sort of limitation, or someone you're connecting to is. Somebody was confused, and this is what the moon is saying. You're no longer confused, or your person's no longer confused, because the moon is reversed. So you're seeing something. Let me use the Epiphany deck to see what this fated thing is. What's this fated situation here? What is this? Ace of Pentacles. Okay, I have Karina, I have you on the list. I am taking orders, so if you're interested, please go ahead and book now. Wow, karma is working in your favor. You guys, look. And autumn is most definitely a karma card, you guys. This is about harvesting something that you have worked hard for. You're getting karma. And this is good karma. Okay, this means that your karma's at work, means that everything that you put in, all the hard work, the patience, is about to yield something. Okay, there is something coming into fruition. Hey, Yolanda. Hey, Boo. Hey, Shari. Come on now, Spirit. Come on now. Show me what this karma is bringing in. I saw devotion at the bottom of the deck. You were very devoted to your healing, and it was hard, you guys. Yeah. And okay. So they're saying that somebody's getting karma for their poor judgment. So if somebody's getting bad karma, the other person's getting good karma. So somebody had some sort of karma to overcome because of a poor judgment. And this could be you too. Okay. Because remember, karma is about balancing. And let me tell you, when we hear the word karma, we think of it as something sinister, but it's basically you learning from mistakes, basically. To just break it down in just layman terms. It's like you make a decision, lovers, and that decision plays out, right? And then you're like, okay, that didn't work out. Let me do it different. And now I know not to do that. I'm going to do something different. So you're making better decisions. But this could be someone you're connected to that had made a poor judgment, and now they're wanting to come back and rectify this. Now they're in alignment. Okay, so tell me about this karma and poor judgment, and who are we referring to here? I told you. I told you. Someone wants another chance. Okay, I knew it. I knew it. Someone wants another chance to make things right, a desire to do better. Yes, somebody hurt you and they've been thinking about you. This lover, this 1111 connection, this twin flame, sacred soulmate connection. Somebody's ready to surrender. Somebody's been lurking in the shadows. They've been afraid to speak up. They've been confused. They were under some sort of illusion or denial. They're finally getting karma. And because of this, this is allowing this person to take the correct action. This karma has taught them a lesson. The universe had to intervene, and it's creating the Ace of Pentacles now. They're wanting to come in. Tell me what this Chariot is, Spirit. What is this Chariot about with the celebration? Show me. Wow. Wow. So, okay, let's look at the bottom. So there's a surrendering happening. There was a separation between you and a person, or they're separating. But let me tell you. So Spirit says there is a strong empathetic soul bond. So you're connecting to someone. This is a very fated connection. This is a soulmate. Okay, this is a very spiritual connection. Someone wants forgiveness. Somebody wants forgiveness, and it says this is your true. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Who is this for? I have Pisces. I have Cancer. I have Gemini. Who is this for? Put your signs in the chat. I want to know who this is for. Because somebody wants to apologize to you, and Spirit is saying, please forgive this person. There is a blessing. There's somebody ready to surrender to this connection. This is your true love. Do you not see this? This is a gift. I'm telling you, you're going to be very happy. Who is this for, and who's claiming this reading? Because this is a reading. This is a beautiful spread. The Lovers, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Chariot, and the Three of Cups as the overall energy. Beautiful, beautiful spread. Somebody's ready to make a decision. Somebody's ready to be open to this connection. Someone had to go through a karmic cycle. Both of you guys had to learn. And now there is an opportunity for you to have true love. But it is going to require you to forgive. And some of you guys, it's just about forgiving the past. Okay, this is about forgiving the past so that you can connect to someone that will be your true love. Someone said, I need to surrender. We have separation. It says surrender into your heart and divine source where there is no separation. You need to learn not to be dependent on anybody for the validation, for emotions, for fulfillment. Spirit wanted you to learn to not be addicted to another person's energy, or be stuck in this mindset that you need to be with somebody else for you to be happy, right? You had to learn that I don't need to go against myself. I don't need to lower my standards, lower my value just to make somebody else happy or just to be with somebody. You realize that, listen, I don't need to do that, because at the end of the day, I would prefer to be by myself than to lower my standards, than to accept less than I deserve, than to accept crumbs. But at the same time, you had to learn to forgive. You had to learn to relinquish control. You had to learn to surrender, right? Because Spirit is saying that we want to make sure that you're ready for love. Are you going to sabotage your relationships? Are you going to close off your heart? Are you going to be, are you going to make poor judgments in relationships? Are you going to accept one-sided relationships? Or are you going to accept situations when you're into, that your intuition is guiding you against? So you have to, this is a process of learning discernment, learning to trust your intuition, learning to set boundaries, learning to be okay with being alone, being in the energy of acceptance when something didn't go your way, and being in the energy of having trust and faith in the universe. This is what total surrender is about. Somebody's about to get a blessing. There's a renewal here, a new adventure approaching someone. Come on now, Pisces, Scorpio. Who else is claiming this reading? And I know a lot of you guys have been hurt, and I know it's hard, right? I know you guys want to protect your heart, and you feel like, I got to protect myself. I got to, I'm not going to take this person back, or it's okay to feel that way. Trust me. Right now, you're in the energy of retreat for self-care. But remember, make sure that you're not in denial. Make sure that your heart and your mind is in alignment. A lot of times we say we don't want to be with someone, but it's because we're mad. But deep down, we do want to be with them. We're just mad because they're with somebody else and we want them to be with us, right? Because we're trying to clean, because we believe in our human minds that we are to possess people and we can control other people's actions when we can't. And yes, you have free will to say, no, I don't want to be with someone. But if you're holding on to resentment, if you're holding on to bitterness, if you're holding on to fear-based thoughts, you're going to be closed off to anything new that might want to come in. And please don't get it twisted. Just because someone is not, have boundaries doesn't mean that they're not open. It just means that I got boundaries and I'm not going to let anybody overstep my boundaries, period. But you have to have boundaries, but you have to remain open. You have to be like, okay, these are my, this I'm open to this, but this is my boundary. Okay, pay attention. Boundaries are important in relationships. In order for the relationship to be healthy and in order to have mutuality and mutual respect, there must be boundaries. There must be honesty, boundaries, understanding, and patience. And a lot of people don't have that. A lot of people don't understand that concept. Because they're conditioned to believe that what they're doing is okay, and that's fine. But once they take it and they try to force that onto you, you have the right to say, no, that's not okay with me. Right? Because intuitively, I can see how that's not going to benefit me in the long run. So lessons of Neptune. Someone had to wake up from some sort of denial. Who did? Who did, Spirit? Oh, I have some cards that I didn't pick up. Hold on, you guys. I have a whole bunch of cards on the table that I didn't pick up. All right. So I'm taking readings, requests. Do I have any moderators tonight? Spirit, who was in denial, please? Yeah, there was this person that had to go through, had to overcome deception, illusions, and control and manipulation. And this person that had to overcome these lessons now want to come in and have a reconciliation with you. This is going to be completely unexpected people, person, place, travel. It may not be the person you're expecting it to be, but there is somebody coming in. They learned this lesson through this karma. Yeah, Spirit says set your intentions high. Know that you deserve to receive love, joy, and happiness. And we have reflect. We attract soulmates based on the lessons we need for growth. You had to go through many lessons. See, it's your masculine. They were connecting with another soulmate. They needed to go through that. They needed to be with multiple people so they could see that that's not for them. They had to go through that. And that's what you guys got to understand. I need you guys to understand that you guys have to be in the energy of acceptance and not be so consumed with what they're doing or why they're doing it. Understand that the universe had a plan. The universe wanted this person to see that they needed to be in a higher frequency. So they were attracting people for the sake of a lesson, so they can grow, so they can see that that's not what's right for them. But they see your worth, and now they're starting to walk into their own worth. They want to be happy, and they know you make them happy, so they're waking up. I love this energy for you guys. I love this. I have Pluto and Neptune is Pisces. I already said Pisces, so I have Scorpio showing up. Cancer, Gemini, Scorpio, Pisces. Congratulations. Sagittarius, congratulations. Aquarius, I believe I saw Aquarius. Hold on. I thought I saw Aquarius. Congratulations to the signs that I called out. Somebody is ready to plan with you for the future, but right now they're watching you very closely because they do want to come in with reciprocity. The only thing is they're still working through this energy of the Five of Pentacles. They're in this energy of self-pity. So they're going through a transformation again. They made some poor judgments. They're getting karma, but they're waking the fuck up. They were asleep. Spirit says they're about to wake the fuck up. Clarify dreams. Yes, they had to heal, you guys. They had to heal their heart chakra. Listen, they know that you are their divine counterpart. And look, awaiting for this union. Yes, they're being prepared. They have to wake up. They have to overcome illusions. You have a gift coming, and this person's going to want forgiveness. Look at this. And this person's coming in with no more bad decisions. You don't want them to come in now. Let them go. Let them be toxic with the next person. Okay? It is a blessing, and it's divine intervention that was protecting you. while your person learned, while your person had to grow up. The universe kept them away from you, or the universe brought in somebody else to help them learn, so that when you guys do come together, there's no more bad decisions. Okay? Because you don't want to deal with that drama, because it's going to take away from all the work and progress that you made in your life. You understand? So who's claiming this? I got Pisces. I mean, any sign can claim this, obviously, but I'm just reading off the major arcanas and the strongest energies. But there's a reconciliation coming here with the Three of Cups, and the future potential. And I'm saying future potential because, again, you guys, I mean, autumn is here. The only identifier that I have as far as a time frame is autumn. You got to understand that all you guys are on different parts of your journey. Some of you guys are still breaking through karmic cycles. Some of you guys are still healing. And you know that your person is still healing. You know your person got a lot of unpacking, and they got a lot of wounds to heal. So they're never going to come in completely perfect, but they're going to come in and their mind and their heart is going to be on one accord. And that's what you want. You want that. You want this person to be clear, right? Okay, I just need you to be clear. I just want you to know what the fuck you want. What do you want? You can't want me and want somebody else. You can't want me and want to be in your fake happy family. It doesn't work like that. You can't be in another relationship or chasing somebody else and then tell me you want to be with me. That don't make no sense. And I'm not going to sit here and accept it. You understand? Unless you're okay with the open relationship. But if you're not, if you're more of a traditional type of person and you want a more traditional relationship, there needs to be an open dialogue. You know, this person needs to tell you, okay, why are you staying over there? Okay. And you're still trying to engage in a relationship with me. What is it? And most of the time it's because they're not happy or because they're unfulfilled in their current relationship or whatever they're doing. And if a person tell you they're happy and they're still trying to pursue you, they're just greedy. They're just greedy. But most of the time it's because they're unfulfilled. They're not happy in their relationship. They're in a stale relationship, but they don't want to leave it because of the kids, because of stability, whatever, blah, 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 blah. But that's not your problem. That's not your problem that they're not happy. It's not your problem that they're having marital problems. It's not your problem that they're unfulfilled. And it's not your job to be their fantasy or to be their comfort when they have somebody that they're legally attached to. Okay, that's the other woman's job. You can be their friend, you can be their support system. Sure, you could be there for them, but you cannot allow yourself to get tied up into that confusion, because who gets hurt in the end, right? You do. Because most of the time they choose the other person, right? Or most of the time they're not ready. And usually they make it very clear to you that they're not wanting anything more than a physical connection. So be careful with that. Don't set your expectations too high. If you have somebody like that is wanting only a physical connection, or doesn't want to put a title, or doesn't know what they want, right? Or they're in a bad situation and they just need somebody to be their peace. The person that you put a ring, did you put a ring on my finger? Because I didn't think so. You better go make her, you better go get a marriage counselor or something, or pay me to do it, right? So I feel like y'all been through that. Y'all been through the ups and downs, highs and lows. Y'all been through the inconsistency, the secrecy, the manipulation. Someone being manipulative, someone wanting to have their cake and eat it too, or someone being very elusive. They're just wanting to keep up the fantasy of facade. They don't want to get to the nitty gritty. They don't want to get to the whys. They don't want to get to the actual practical things at hand. They just want to keep it in this illusory fantasy world where we're just going to act like nothing's wrong. We're going to act like, I don't have a whole family over here. We're just going to act like, I don't got a whole wife and kids over here. We're just going to be, frolicking around like it's all good. But then I'm going to go home to my wife and kids while you go and you go be alone by yourself. And when I got time for you, I'll hit you up. Okay, or when she's acting up, I'll hit. Nah, we're not doing that. We're not moving into 2022 with that. They're confused, and they want you to accept that. They want you to be in the line. They want you to fall in line. They want you to be okay. Oh, just be okay with the fact that I'm giving you attention. Be okay with the fact that I'm, that I want to treat you some type of way that they feel that you've never been treated before. Let me give you this. Let me love on you, and let me do all these things, right? And I'm sitting back, right? Because I get this a lot from people. And I sit back and I'm like, well, what about your person? Why you want to do that with me? What the fuck? Like, make it make sense. Why do you have time to be so invested in me? What about your person that you spend years with? Like, I don't, they'll never have no explanation for it. They want you to loosen up. They want you to put your value and your boundaries down so they can have what they want, right? And then later on, what they're going to say? Oh, you already knew what it was. You already know I had somebody. That's what they're going to say. And we're not doing that. We're not doing that in 2022. Be very smart. And no, I'm not saying be closed off, because like I said, a lot of these people are in a state of confusion. But like I said, that's also not your problem. Because when they're confused, they're going to bring that confusion over to you. And this is a time to protect your energy. So even though this is a beautiful spread, but like I said, the future potential is yes. But this right here in the present, there's karma attached to it, because the Chariot is in the future. The Ace of Pentacles is in the present. You met somebody, or you're about to reconnect with somebody. And you're being asked not to make any poor judgments here. You don't want to get stuck back in that loop, right? And if somebody loves you, right, and I say this all the time, sometimes love is not enough, right? Sometimes love is not enough. And the reason why I'm saying this is, yeah, someone can love you, but sometimes that love is not enough for them to commit to you. Sometimes that love is not enough for them to stop abusing you, just for them to stop ghosting you, for them to stop disrespecting you. Sometimes that love is just not enough. And a person can love someone and still be disrespectful, can still cheat, they can still lie, they can still hurt you. So we need, for a heart-mind alignment, we need this person to be ready, willing, and able to, one, overcome addictions, overcome temptation, be able to let go of their past, right? To overcome indecision. Because me, I'm a very understanding person. So if somebody's married, let's just say somebody's married, and that person's in a process of trying to decide whether they want to be committed or not, and they're trying to pursue a connection with me, my logic, right, the way my brain work is, okay, well, what's your long-term goal here? Are you planning to leave, or are you just bored? Because I'm going to communicate. I'm going to be like, are you just bored? Are you just looking for a fun time? Are you making plans to leave? And if you are, what's the holdup? Because a lot of times people can't just get up and leave, right? Because there's assets, and there's kids, and there's a house, and there's a car, and there's all kind of things that they have to sort out first. So I get that. But a lot of times these masculines ain't trying to sort anything out. These masculines are comfortable in their toxic relationships or their boring relationships. They just want to have fun. Right? They want to have fun. Y'all gotta stay woke. They want to have fun. And then in the process of them looking for fun, they end up falling in love with you. But then they're in a precarious situation now, because they can't leave their person, right? That's their perception. I can't leave my family. So now they want you to fall in line. They want you to be okay with being a side person, male or female. They want you to be okay with just getting part of them or some of the attention, or they want you to just be okay with what they can give you in the moment. And a lot of times they think that A little bit of romance is okay, right? Let me just give you a little bit of romance. That should be enough to keep you there. Let me give you some romance, and let me give you some nice words and and a little bit of attention, and that should keep you going while I go and play house somewhere else. No, we're not doing that. Somebody here is waking up to the fact that you're not doing that shit. Somebody here is understanding that you're not going to do that. And if you used to do it, you're not doing that shit no more. Period. Why should you suffer? Why should you accept less than you deserve because somebody else is confused? Why is that fair? Somebody sent me a little testimony. You want me to say this testimony out loud? Or you want it to be private? I guess you want it to be private because you sent it to me with my website. So Spirit says there is going to be a union in the future. This person is going to overcome and make a decision about coming in with an Ace of Pentacles offer, Chariot, wanting to move in the same direction, wanting to overcome a challenge, which is going to lead to a successful reunion. Part of the successful reunion requires you to be in alignment. And if you're not in alignment, if you don't want it, if you're still mad, if you're still bitter, or if you just don't want it, you don't want it, right? But part of this successful reunion requires you to forgive. And if this is a new person, it's going to require you to forgive somebody from the past. But what I have here is someone wanting to make things right with you. It could be someone fairly new too. Okay. Thank you for your testimony. You talked about seeing your ex. You said she. Okay. She's disappointed because again, they want to hold on to you. They want to cling on to the fantasy, right? Okay, because they know you're great. They know you're beautiful. They know you're smart. They know you're quirky. You're funny. You're different, right? So they want to hang on to that. But why isn't that enough for them to say, "I want to fight for this. I want to prove to you that I'm sincere." Why isn't it enough for them to say, "I want to show up. I want to be there for you, and I want to show you that I understand you, that I understand and I respect you and your feelings." That if you don't want this to be sexual, I love you enough for us to be friends. I love you enough to respect that. If you don't want me to keep hurting you, I understand that. Sometimes, people are selfish. They don't think about you. They think about themselves and what they want. They don't think about how it affects you. They don't think about how it could hurt you in the future because they're so focused on just the present moment of this is what I want. I want to fuck you, and that's what I want. So what? So what if you want to fuck me? And so what if you like me? Show me how that benefits me in the long run. Yeah, right now, short term, right? It might be good for whatever time you spend with that person in a moment, but then emotions are fleeting, right? You want to fuck me today, but does that mean you're going to want to fuck me tomorrow? And if you do like what we're doing physically, is that all you can offer me? A fuck? And some people got offended. They left because they heard me say fuck. I don't care. We're adults, right? We're all adults. And some people are approaching, these readings with all this illusory. And you got to be very realistic. I'm very realistic. I'm a realist. I'm a realistic reader. Men, the first thing that comes to their mind is they want to fuck you. And then they get to know you and then they say, "Oh, I really like her," after the fact. Trust me. It's never, "Oh, I like her," and then they start saying, "Oh, I want to fuck her." It's physical for them. You have to get used to that. It's physical for men. They see you and they like something about you physically, your body, your eyes, your hair, your smile, whatever, but it's always a physical thing for them. So just be careful. And I'm saying this to you guys because, like I said, if this is someone new, this means that if somebody is coming back, you cannot get stuck back into that karmic loop. This is why I'm saying this to you guys. If this is someone coming back, be careful. Because this could be somebody new over here in the future potential. But if somebody comes back and you fall for the act, you fuck this up. You got to go through a karmic lesson again. That's why I'm going through this. Okay. I mean, a lot of you guys already know this, right? A lot of you guys have already been there, done that, you know. But there's more, it's more to it than that. It's more to it than just having boundaries. It's also forgiveness. It's also compassion. It's also patience. It's also purpose. I'm very intuitive and I'm very intentional. And you know, the relationship I have with God, you know, I communicate with God all the time. And, you know, today I was telling God, I was like, God, God, I trust you, but these people coming to me, God, I don't know what's this about, because this is not the order I put in. Because when I put in my order, I was specific. What is this? You know, because when you put your order into God, God said be specific, right? And I put my order in and I said, God, that's not this. What is this? Are you testing me? But I said, but I promised that I would relinquish control. But part of me relinquishing control requires me to understand that people are going to be people, and that I can't take it personal when someone tries to overstep or tries to manipulate or tries to confuse, or they're just confused, right? They're just unaware. Or they just are just doing what they are normally used to doing. So I understand that I can't take it personal, but at the same time, I'm trusting my intuition. I'm trusting that the people coming towards me, I'm trusting that they're coming towards me for a higher purpose, either for me to learn something from them and to make sure that I'm ready, that I'm not going to be making these bad decisions or having poor judgment when it comes to people. I'm not going to give too much to people that are not going to give me the same thing in return. I'm not going to compromise my worth, right? I'm not going to compromise my value. So just pay attention. But the future looks good. The future looks really, really good. But I feel like this is your masculine. I feel like your masculine had to go through a series of karmic lessons or went through one. And I feel like he's soon come. Okay. If you're waiting, okay, a lot of you guys gonna be like, I ain't waiting. I hear that all the time. Yeah. You still watch tarot readings. You're waiting. I hear it all the time. Okay. Almost every day. I'm waiting for this union. Acceptance at the bottom. I say it all the time too. I ain't waiting on nobody. I ain't waiting on him. I don't even want him to come by me. I say it all the time, and I be in denial. I'm waiting, so to speak. I'm not like stressed or anything, but when I mean by waiting, I'm technically waiting because I want a husband and I want to get married or I want a partner, and it's not in my life right now, so I'm waiting for it. You see what I'm saying? I'm not specifically waiting on one particular person, but I am in the energy of waiting on God to bless me with somebody that is that's going to be in alignment, and that's going to speak the same love language as me, and that's going to be ready to have a partnership with me where I don't have to worry about secrecy, competing with other people for time and attention, right? But we have a cycle coming to an end. We have someone going through some sort of lesson in Saturn. This is what karma is about. Relinquish. It's just a soul's desire to resolve limiting patterns of control and dependency. And it says many challenges. So there's a lot of challenges that had to be overcome with this connection. Now, what I want to say is this moon and this lurking in the shadows is a sinister energy for me. I feel like your person was dealing with somebody that was not in the highest of vibrations. A lot of you guys have been getting downloads from your spirit guides. A lot of you guys have been receiving dreams, messages about third parties, karmics, whatever you want to call them, and how karmics have been using spell work or manipulation and blah blah blah, all that extra stuff. So that is happening with some of them, but be aware that your masculine makes free will choices. Okay, so be aware of that. Don't try to demonize the other person too much, because remember, your masculine made decisions, and these decisions are what leads him into those type of scenarios. Their decisions, they made those decisions to go to experience those type of scenarios, and that's part of their learning process. Okay, so we have a beautiful overcoming of a challenge with the Chariot card, which is leading you to abundance, a gift from the universe. And this beautiful gift is something that you've been praying for and wishing for. And if you've been praying for new love, then but remember, it's thy will over your will. So it may be someone that you didn't expect to be with. Okay, and if it is someone new, it may not be what you imagine it to be, but that is the person that God is leading you to. So try not to be in too much resistance, because a lot of times, we say no, we stomp our feet and we're like, no, we're not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. And this is me. I do that all the time. But at the same time, when I'm trying to walk on a path of obedience, because I want my life to change. I want to rely on not just my strength, but the strength of God. Because there's a lot of things that I couldn't see before. I have to understand that a lot of decisions I made, I didn't make them with the ability to see, to have the foresight that God has, right? God can see beyond our human perception. And sometimes we can engage with people and we have good intentions. We have the best of intentions, but we engage with people that are not on the same vibration, and they don't have good intentions like we do. Or sometimes we go against our intuition because we're not listening to God, right? We're not listening. We just want to do what we want to do. And then when we get burned, that's when we call on God for help. And I'm not going to be moving like that. I don't want to just be the type of person that just want to call on God when things go wrong. I want to call on God when things go right too, right? So I find that when I relinquish control, when I stopped stomping my feet, when I stopped saying no, when I stopped closing my heart off, when I stopped being stubborn, being rigid, that's when the things came in for me, because I am a very stubborn person. And I am the type of person that when I cut you off, I don't want to have anything to do with you, period. I had to stop being like that. I mean, certain people you do have to cut off though, but I had to stop being so closed off, because I realized that it was closing me off to other opportunities too, other blessings that I wanted to attract to myself. I couldn't attract other things in the capacity that I wanted to, because I was being closed off. So I stopped doing that. But there's still some things I'm working through. There's still some, I'm not completely open to everything. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and be like, oh yeah, I'm open. There's certain people that okay, there's some people that you can't even breathe my air, but I forgive them. But you can't. There's certain people that just, I drew a line in the sand with them, and that's because I was guided to. But I'm not close. But what I'm saying is that my heart is not as closed off, because I'm not bitter or hurt. I'm not holding on to pain or sadness or hurt or bitterness or resentment anymore tied to those situations. Okay. So let's get one more message, and then one more card for the collective for advice. And Karina, put your question in the chat. If you guys want a reading, I'm open to do readings tonight. Advice for the collective with you. Who's getting this new beginning? Okay, and can you give them advice for the people getting this new beginning? What's the advice for them? So we have third party as the advice. Didn't we get this the last time I did advice? Who was in my last chat? Didn't I get the same card as advice the last time? Let me ponder about this. I'm seeing that you have all the other external factors, other people around you. Why is this advice? This could be you needing to be aware that there could be other people, competition, or you have other options. I have open. And then I have control, manipulation tactic. Some of you guys, the person approaching you is married. Some of you guys, you're connecting to a married person. So the advice is to beware, okay, that this person's married or in a relationship. So if you're connecting to someone old or new, Spirit's advice is that there is external factors here. But they want you to remain open to this. I need a clarifier for the advice, please. This is the second time this happened. Clarify the external party card. There's too much distance. New beginning. So the divine masculine is moving away from this third party. Divine masculine. Are you asking us to let go of the masculine because of a third party? What's the open card? So they're saying that there is distance between you and this masculine because there's a third party. But they're saying that there is going to be a new beginning and they need you to be open to that. A lot of you guys are upset because your person's with another woman or they've been with other people. And you guys are having a hard time wrapping your head around that. You're having a hard time. You feel betrayed, basically. And because you feel betrayed by the fact that they dealt with other people or they left you for someone else or they're with somebody else, whatever the case may be, Spirit is saying that, yes, this person had somebody else. They were with somebody else, but there is going to be a new beginning. They need you to let go of whatever happened and to be open to receiving this blessing, despite the fact there was a third party interference. But I'm going to clarify, receive open. Yeah. This person had addictions, but they're saying that this is your mutual symbiotic. See, this is your person. And they're saying you feel betrayed, but this person has learned their lesson from betraying you because they got some sort of karma. Yeah, so you feel betrayed. You feel like this person betrayed you. So a lot of you guys are like, this is why you guys are closed off because of this third party. Give me one more card of advice with this deck. What's the advice? What do you want them to do here? As advice, what do you want them to do? It says unexpected, to expect the unexpected, not to have not to have an outcome in your mind. They said expect the unexpected, and then I have parasitic symbiotic. I have repression at the bottom. So they don't want you to have any expectations of this. They're saying that there may be a third party involved. There was one for some of you guys. There was addictions, but this is your mutual symbiotic. Clarify unexpected. Yeah, see, there's a rebirth taking place. They said trust your intuition here. Something's ending with this third party situation. They want you to forgive. So they're saying that the reason why this person did it is because they were addicted. But this is a balanced connection for you. That even though there's a third party and you might be afraid to remain open to this connection, this third party is a parasitic symbiotic relationship. There's something happening with the third party. So they want you to expect the unexpected. They want you to stay woke. They want you to trust your intuition. They're not saying just take this person back. They're saying, hey, use your clarity. Use your third eye. Okay, but there's a rebirth happening here. There's a need for forgiveness, feminine. Okay. Some of you guys are angry. Some of you guys are angry. I'm picking up all these cards because this person deceived you. They're wanting you to make sure you keep an eye open, look at this situation for what it really is. Practice self-care, make good decisions here. That's why I said in the present moment, this person there's still some lessons to be learned. So even though this person's coming towards you, they still want you to keep your wits about yourself. Don't just be, falling right back into the same pattern. So they want you to be aware that there is an external factor, such as an addiction or another person affecting the situation. As the advice, but they do want you to be in the energy of forgiveness when it comes to this connection, okay? Okay, so let's do Karina. Let's clear the energies. It's hard to shuffle this small deck here. Let me know if that resonated. Hey, Deshaun. Let me know if that resonated for you guys. Thank you for claiming the reading. You guys are having a new beginning. Present moment, you're working through something. There's a change coming. So even with that third party situation, that's going to end. Okay, that's going to end. Clear the energies. Connect me to Karina. Just stay open. Don't push the person away. Don't be so quick to push them away. Communicate with them. Set your boundaries. Tell them what your needs are. Have a conversation with them. Okay? Get on the same page with them and make sure that they're ready to make a decision. They're going to communicate with you and they're going to say, hey, I'm making, these are my plans. These are my plans. This is what I plan on doing. Okay? You booked? Okay, thank you. How you doing, Deshaun? You just checking in, baby? Let me know where you guys are watching from and still put your signs in the chat. Sometimes these readings that I do, these personal readings, will resonate with the people watching in the collective. If it does, just let me know. Again, I do readings for $25 a question. They're detailed. You can book a reading with me on my website. It's pinned at the top. No super chat, unless you're just giving a free will donation. I do have a donation link on my website. Okay. Please make sure you guys like the video if you didn't have a chance to do that, okay? So Spirit of the Universe, please connect me to Karina for her highest and holiest good. She wants to know if she's going to reconnect with the Capricorn, or talk to Capricorn again. Will she talk to the Capricorn again? Let's see, Karina. Okay. Okay. R I N let me know if you guys want me to do these during the day, because I know I do these late, but let me know if you want me to do these during the day as well. I'll make time to do them during the day. Yes, but you're not going to be very receptive. Ace of Wands. There will be a false start. So the reason I'm saying yes, there will be communication is because it is not a source. But I feel like the way the communication comes about, or whatever you guys communicate about, it doesn't end up well. One person is in the Queen of Wands in reverse, and the other person's in the King of Swords in the reverse. So there is a conversation, but someone comes in and the way they're communicating really turns the other person off. Okay, let's see what this is about. You said you're dealing with a Capricorn. He closes off because you may say something, or you may not be very receptive to his communication, because it may be coming in an immature way with the Knight of Swords, and you may not be very receptive to this communication. Can I get a clarifier for each card on the table? 3 cards. We have 3. Yeah, external party. We have masculine, clarifying the King of Wands, and we have avoidance. So they're saying, well, they're saying he's not expressing anything. So this could be a delay. He's having some sort of issue with a third party person right now with the Nine of Swords energy. So this communication or whatever this is, this catharsis or argument is happening with a third party. The Queen of Wands is about expression. I feel like if he were to express with you, because this is indicating that he is going to come in and say something, he or she, I'm not sure if it's a he or a she, but there's a masculine here. It's going to come in a way that's going to create more of a stalemate energy. Because for me, the Nine of Swords is a conversation. It is a harsh communication. Okay? And you could be maybe communicating with him about a third party. He may become angry about this, or he may become it may affect his ego. And then in turn, someone closes off. Someone starts to avoid communicating again in the future potential. Tell me about this Nine of Swords, please. So it's like someone's having a conversation, but they don't like the way the conversation is going. They get upset. Okay. This could also be reflecting the fact that he's not communicating with you because he's dealing with a third party. Clarify the Knight of Swords, please. Hammer. Yeah. External party. Queen of Wands. Yeah, this third party is a snake. He's having a hard time with closure. And what's this King of Swords and avoidance? Heart with a key. Yeah, completely closed off. Sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning about the future. You don't trust him. So yeah, they're clarifying that there is a third external factor. There is a third party. Oh, she was a friend. Okay, so this is why third party is coming up. So she's a friend, and this friend cannot be trusted with the Queen of Wands energy. And the reason why is there's something with a masculine involved here. That's why I was saying I don't know if it's a man or a woman because the Queen of Wands. So whatever is happening between you and her, it has to do with possibly it could be that she flirted with your man or flirted with someone you were interested in, or she thinks you did. Queen of Wands is very promiscuous, but also she's jealous. She's a jealous woman. There's competition here. I dubbed him since I have a boyfriend. So this is telling me that there is a third party external factor. It could be a friend. It could be another woman. I see sabotage. Okay. And what I see here is that there's someone that cannot be trusted with the Queen of Wands in reverse. This could be a jealous woman. This could be a controlling woman, vindictive woman, a promiscuous woman, or someone that someone has a physical connection with. But it feels like with this particular situation, it ends up where you avoid someone due to the fact that a conversation doesn't go well. Okay. Or you find out that there was some sort of deception, there was some sort of backstabbing, okay? I definitely see that you're needing to look over your shoulder if this is a female friend. Yeah, that's definitely what's happening. And the spirit's saying to avoid this particular energy, because I feel like there's a conversation, but it doesn't go the way you want it to. With the Knight of Swords, there's some sort of interrogation, but it's harsh. So however this conversation goes about, it doesn't end up well. Because the Knight of Swords is very impulsive. This is someone that pops off, right? This is someone that pops off the mouth. They're saying something reckless. They're doing something reckless. So if you have a conversation with this person, it's not going to go well. So there is a conversation. I see it with the Knight of Swords, but with the Queen of Wands, I see you being upset about it. Okay, and it has something to do with a masculine, but it does have something to do with competition, jealousy. Someone is maliciously doing something. So in the outcome of this, I see avoidance. Okay. Now, if there's a masculine involved, this masculine knows you and this other woman. So whoever this masculine is knows you. Because this feels like the whole argument has to do with this masculine. So I don't think it's the guy that you were just talking to. Yeah, that's what the Knight of Swords is. It's a confrontation, absolutely. Okay. But this masculine that's showing up in the reading is here because this ties into this Capricorn woman. Because when I saw the Queen of Wands, I wasn't sure if this was about the Queen of Wands. That's why I said I don't know if this is a woman or a man. I know a man is involved here, but when I saw this card being clarified twice, I realized that this was about some sort of rivalry. There's a rivalry. There's jealousy here. Now, I initially talked about a man being in another relationship or flirting or having another love interest. This woman may be jealous of you because of somebody that's interested in you. Okay. Yeah, that's what this masculine. But I don't trust this masculine either. Unless the masculine is saying to you, she's a snake, don't trust her. If that's what he's saying, I wouldn't trust him either because the King of Swords for me is a lying man. I wouldn't trust any of them. I promise you, I wouldn't trust neither one. Okay. Yeah. But Spirit is giving me a love message too. So let me give you the love message because these cards are also letting me know that you are going to meet somebody. Okay. Because this is all about, I guess you guys are in a little bit of a circle of friends. You guys have friends, mutual friends, and you guys kind of date in the same pool of friends. Okay, something to that effect. I see you having a conversation with someone in the future potential that you're in separation with. Okay, Spirit saying have faith. And whoever this person is, there's someone that you want to be with. This is not this friend, but there's somebody that you have a separation with. Spirit's letting me know that there's going to be a rebirth and there will be justice when it comes to another situation. There's a delay. But as far as that conversation with that friend, the Knight of Swords, that conversation didn't go well. Now, as far as you talking to her again, I wouldn't suggest it. If she did try to communicate with you, she would be showing up as a snake in your life. So I wouldn't suggest you even entertaining a conversation with her. I feel like she's jealous of you or she sees you as competition. Okay. But the other situation that's trying to come through is that there's a person that you're in a connection with, or you had a very spiritual connection to. That person's in a karmic relationship. They may not be married, but there's a soul tie. And there is going to be some sort of justice when it comes to that. There has been a boundary set. So this is somebody else that's coming through. Now, it could be an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. It doesn't have to be. Tell me about this King of Swords. Could be a Libra. I have air, strong air, but it doesn't have to be an air sign, but that's what's coming up. I didn't program these cards with signs, so these are just attributes of people. But I do read gender specific when I do personal readings. So when I see a queen, that means it's a woman. When I see a king, it means it's a man. It doesn't necessarily have to be the signs, but usually I program my cards to tell me the signs of the person. So usually when a King of Swords come out, it's an air sign person. When a Queen of Wands come out, it's usually a fire sign person, but I haven't done that with this deck. So it could be any sign with this particular deck. Somebody is afraid. Okay. And they're going through some sort of karmic lesson with a third party. I said Libra because of the Justice card and because of that King of Swords. Let me use another deck so I could see who this might be. that wants to communicate with you, but they're living in fear. They're afraid of contacting you or saying something to you. They've been avoiding you. Yeah, because you've been in the energy of self-care. You've been closed off. Okay. Are they doing some healing on themselves? Yeah, see, it's someone you're in separation with. So they keep telling me that. They keep repeating the message. You're in separation with someone that's in a karmic relationship. And their spirit wants me to reveal to you that there's a delay because this person has to make some sort of change. They haven't made it yet, but they're about to get clarity. Okay. I got Leo now. What are they getting clarity about? This masculine? That they're in this, yeah. See, here's that justice again. They're dealing with someone that's shadowy. Okay, they're dealing with some sort of shadow energy, or they could be going through the dark night of the soul. They're ending some sort of difficult cycle or karmic lesson. There's going to be balance here. What is this balance bringing in for Karina with this person that she's in separation with? It could be a male or a female. So what it's bringing in is stability and harmony. This person needs to relinquish somebody manipulative or controlling, or they need to surrender. See, rebirth. They're detaching. Whoever this person is, this person's detaching. They want to communicate with you, or they will after they detach from something else. So there's somebody in another relationship. They're saying it could be a fire sign. It could be a water sign. This person's going through some sort of maturation or some sort of growth. They're going through a transformation with this renewal card. They're having some sort of growth process. They're growing, they're learning, and they're going to communicate with you in the future. But this friend shit, don't worry about her. Okay, don't worry about that girl. Your boyfriend, I have Leo. I had a strong Leo and I had a strong fire sign. So it could be a Leo. But if it is a Leo, if it is your current boyfriend, then he has a third party, girl. Okay. I'm sorry to say, because that means he's lying with the King of Swords being in reverse. Show me who this person is. Show me the sign now, Spirit. Because they're showing me there's another woman. Queen of Wands in reverse. And they're showing me the third party card twice. They're showing me a secret. So if you are currently, and I think I said this to you already, that your person may be hiding things from you. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles in reverse and the Empress. Yeah. The Sun is a Leo. If there's somebody wearing a false man, there's duplicity. Does he have a baby mother? Okay. This could actually be his mom, but there's duplicity. There's something that you don't know. Okay, regarding family, could be his mother. His mother may not like you. I'm not sure. This Empress could be a mother figure. Why is the Sun reversed? What is it that she doesn't see? The Five of Cups and the Queen of Cups in reverse. That's interesting. Page of Cups and the Page of Wands. Oh, okay. All right. So if the Leo is the other woman, the other man, then the strong energy is the fire sign. The reason the water sign came out, show me why you would show me the water sign. That makes sense now. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for clarifying that. Because I have okay. So it's the fire sign that they're referring to. See? Why did you show me the water sign? The water sign, okay, so you're having a reunion. So this fire sign wants to reunite with you. They're having an epiphany because they miss you. The water sign person, the one you're with now, you're about to have a rebirth with that person. You're in a karmic relationship. Why are you showing me the water sign? Show me what's going on. Renewal, growth. Yeah, because you're meant to grow. The water sign is a karmic lesson. Queen of Cups. I see the Five of Cups, Queen of Cups here. Clarify that. Because of the false mask. So you're in a union, but someone here is wearing a false mask. There's illusions. Okay. So There is going to be some sort of epiphany or reconciliation of fire sign masculine. And it's a sun, so it's saying sun, but like I said, if it's a Leo, it could most likely be the Leo, because I'm getting more Leo than Sagittarius, but it's a fire sign coming towards you, that wants to come back to you. You're in separation. He's getting some sort of epiphany. I'm not saying you got to take the fire sign back. I'm just letting you know that they wanted me to let you know that there's somebody that is about to approach you with communication, but you've been really closed off to this person. I think that they're wanting you to know this for a specific reason, okay? Because you didn't ask. They were just showing it to me. That's why I said, let me tell you, because it was a little, the reading was, even though I read the friendship situation, I realized that the reading was also revealing something else. So I don't usually tell you if I see other stuff, but because it wasn't being very clear about the whole friend situation, they wanted you to know that there's somebody here that you're avoiding, and that is going to be approaching you. And if they're telling me this to tell you, it's because it's important. So why does she need to know that this person's approaching her? What does she need to know that? They want you to be very careful with this person, because this person may not have the best of intentions. They're wanting me to let you know as a warning that this person may be trying to manipulate you, or somebody that you're connecting to is trying to manipulate you. So this is why they're wanting you to know. You're going to have to trust the divine plan and trust your your intuition with this one, because there's two people that they showed me, a fire and a water sign, but they're wanting you to know that one of these people cannot be trusted. And they're also saying the truth will be revealed. You're having some sort of unexpected tower, and then we have autumn. So there is some sort of karma or an ending of a karmic cycle, and there's a need for release. You need to pay attention here. They're not revealing anything to me very clearly, but I do know that there's another masculine that's about to reach out to you. And there's an external party that you need to be aware of when it comes to these connections. And it could be the other masculine, okay? One person is not honest, okay? Use your discernment. No problem. It was wishy-washy. I feel like he's having an epiphany. I feel like whoever this person is, he's having some sort of epiphany. He's going to communicate his feelings to you. But just be aware that they showed me to be aware, okay? Not to go back and make a bad judgment, okay? All right, Diamond. Also avoid that girl, because I feel like if you guys communicate again, it can. I didn't see a fight or anything. I just feel like it's not worth it with that other girl you were asking about with the Nine of Swords. I feel like she pops up. Why do I keep saying pops up? She pops. How you say that when someone pops off? Like they say they get like disrespectful. She may say something to you, and this might be a test. So just be mindful that she might, get out of pocket. You don't want to get into no scuffle over no jealousy or rivalry, okay? So just don't worry about that other girl. I'm just letting you know it's not worth it. Go ahead and put your question in the chat, Diamond. Thank you for your donation. Yeah, her mouth. I keep saying pop up, but I'm trying to say pop off. Like she's a type of person that she's reckless with her mouth. Like she's disrespectful. She's gonna start to, she's gonna say something that's gonna trigger you. Be careful with her. She's jealous, or she thinks you're competition. I don't know what it is, but I can definitely tell you that it's not worth your time. Ooh. Yeah, so that's what they were saying about that. But they wanted to talk about this man coming towards you. They don't want to make it clear which one of them is the liar. They want you to figure it out. But trust and believe. If they wanted me to tell you about this, the fire sign, it's important. Clear the energies and connect me to Diamond for our highest and holiest good and the highest and holiest good of everybody involved. Diamond, go ahead and put your question in chat. Hey, baby. Hey, lobster girl. Oh, he act like he was afraid. Oh, there you go. Oh, Yolanda, you put a question in. I didn't get a chance to see it. You deleted it. I wasn't reading the stuff in the chat, Yolanda. Let me see. Sorry about that. Yep. He acts like he's afraid to get close to me. Oh, here you go. I see your question. Yolanda, send me that question privately because I didn't get a chance to read it. I've been talking to an Aries, but I'm not sure how he feels about me. Can you tell me about his intentions? Sure. Oh, you'll wait. Okay, baby, no problem. Did I get any more orders? If I didn't call your name, let me know. Okay. Sorry, Diamond. Did you place an order or did you just have a general thing you were trying to say? I'm sorry, I didn't see no other orders if I missed it. Oh. my AC is leaking. I could hear it leaking. It's going to stress me out. Okay. No, you just probably had something just to say. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. All right, no problem, sweetie. Just message me if you need me to clarify anything because I just did your 3 months, so you don't need to do a reading. It's not necessary. If it's something unrelated, then yeah. Air. I've been talking to an Aries and I'm not sure how he feels about me. Can you tell me about his intentions regarding our connection? Who's the air sign? I see deception. I see the truth being revealed. Clear the energies connect me to Diamond for highest and holiest good and the highest and holiest good of everybody involved in the situation, please. What's his intentions towards Diamond? Ooh, okay. So we have remember, awakening, third eye, clarity. So we have rose-tinted glasses on. So you're being asked to awaken, okay, to something that your intuition is trying to get you to see, okay, about wish fulfillment or about a lack of wish fulfillment. So let's see. Can we clarify the outcome and see why wish fulfillment is the outcome? So sometimes when these cards come out, I know that you could look at this and say, "Oh, you got wish fulfillment. It's a twin flame." But this could also be that your future potential can bring in a compatible partner that is going to be wish fulfillment for you, right? But currently, there's something you need to see about a situation. Overall energy is confusion. So remember, these cards can be suggestions. When I lay out these 3 cards, I'm thinking about the timeline of how things are going to play out. So I'm seeing that the potential in your future is for you to be connected to a twin flame-like connection or someone that you see as a twin flame. But let's see why your person is coming up as confused and why illusions are here. What's going on? 2 of Wands. Yeah, needs to make a decision, afraid of change. We have the 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck and the King of Wands. Someone about to make a decision, honey. About to take some action towards you about a relationship here. What is this? Someone's awakening to the fact that, so they're coming out of denial. So so right now he's in denial, or he may have, wow, okay. What's this? Wheel of Fortune in reverse. There's a Six of Cups here. So there's something from the past. Show me what the Six of Cups is. Clock. Needs time, takes time. Yeah, see, he's not showing his true feelings yet. Because he has somebody from his past that he's still confused about. A third party. Six of Cups, a past life soulmate. Okay, there could be someone he's still attached to. He needs to awaken to something in regards to this past person. I see that there's a cycle that needs to complete. So he's a little bit confused. That's why he's holding back. He's still nostalgic. Okay, he's still missing someone or looking at somebody else's pictures, or there's somebody else that he's still attached to. And this could be someone attached to you. I have a fire sign, but it doesn't have to be. Remember, I told you this deck, I don't really use that much. So the King of Wands could just be the attribute or the energy that someone wants to be, that someone will be in. Sometimes the King of Wands could be a non-committal man, but it's next to the Ten of Cups. So I'm reading this King of Wands as someone that wants to be dedicated, loyal, and wants to have some sort of union, but they have to make a decision about that. They need to choose a path. Two of Wands. For me, when the Two of Wands appears, the path is being made clear. Someone needs to see, again, a fire. Why is this fire sign coming up in everybody's freaking reading? Do you know a fire sign? Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Okay, it is a King of Wands. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, they're saying, yeah, that is his sign. So what needs to be seen by this King of Wands, or by this, or about this fire energy? Because it could be a woman. What needs to be seen? I look for you everywhere. I want you. So he needs to be, yeah, he's coming out of some sort of denial. What's his intentions? Show me. He's wearing a false mask. I can tell you that. He's hiding his feelings. It was my fault, but I blame you. I wish things could be different. We both know I'm not the one for you. Finding out the truth. What's the truth? I'm not available. He's not emotionally available. There's somebody else that he's stuck on a little bit. A past person. See, because he wished things could be different with that past. I don't think this is you. How long have you been talking to him? Yeah, this is the person he's still confused about. Who's the Aries? He is the Aries. Did you say Aries? My bad. Oh, you did say Aries. My bad. Girl, I was like, who is this fire sign? Okay, you did say Aries. Okay, yeah. Okay, he is the King of Wands. Okay. I don't know why I was thinking, you remember that air card that came out? I was thinking about an air sign. So he is an Aries. Okay. So he does want long term. He does. I see it here. But he's still missing somebody else from his past. He's still confused. He's not sharing his feelings because he's still confused. He's probably not over that person. And it could just be that he's not over the hurt. Okay, because the Six of Cups is here. He's still thinking about his ex. He's afraid of being taken advantage of, you guys. I'm saying you guys like this is everybody else's reading. What's going on with him? Why is he hiding his feelings? My bad, girl. See, look, it came back out. He's missing someone. He's having a hard time opening up his heart. He has nostalgia, especially if this person he was with, she could be the air sign. Whoever he was with may have left him, hurt him. But I'm seeing that he blamed this person, but realizing that it's his fault. And he's wishing things could be different. So he's having some sort of awakening to his own behavior. Okay? He doesn't want to repeat that behavior again. He's emotionally unavailable, my love. What's his Wheel of Fortune? Girl, I'm a whole mess. The whole time the man was an Aries. I'm over here like, Who is this fire sign? Yeah, so it's just been a month. Yeah, he's still a little wounded. Yeah. So right now, Spirit says keep an eye out on whether you're getting equal give and take in this relationship. Because we have a girl with a snake being charmed or used, or it says have boundaries. Make sure you're making healthy choices here, because hurt people hurt people. So this dude here is confused. He's wearing a false mask. Okay, see, this is what came out by love. Okay, when it comes to stability, he's not ready for a commitment. He's emotionally unavailable. He has some healing to do. I see with messages here that there needs to be some sort of communication. There's healing, and I feel like if he is still thinking about his ex, or his ex may be communicating with him soon. This is going to affect this connection with you and him. Why are you telling her to make healthy choices in love and life? They're saying not to repeat a pattern. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. You need to learn a lesson here. This is a karmic lesson for you, for sure. Show me why you want her to make healthy choices here. See, he likes you. He wants to date, but for him, it's just fun. It's just flirting. You want something more stable. Right now, I mean, it's just a month. So there's nothing wrong with it being fun, flirting. But the problem is he's very deeply hurt. Both of you guys are heartbroken, wounded. And sometimes when when you're dealing with an emotionally unavailable person or a wounded person, sometimes they tend to inadvertently hurt you, right? Hurt people. So he has closure issues. See, issues with closure, issues with moving on. Like I said, this is a karmic relationship or a lesson. This is to help you to overcome some sort of obstacle. So they're asking you to make a healthy choice, not to read into this too deeply. I still say remain open to this, but I'm not saying that he has bad intentions at all. I do see that he's physically attracted to you. I just feel like he's not available. See, there needs to be rest and recovery before restart. And then I have resurrection. This ain't dead. Hidden desires and intentions. He could still want to be with the ex because you guys just met each other. So why would this be a resurrection? You see what I'm saying? I feel like he secretly still wants the other woman. He's realizing that he fucked up and he's not wanting to be with her. She may have detached from him because he's wondering if she's happy. Okay, so he's a little bit too concerned with the past, baby. So I wouldn't get my hopes up. I'm not saying he has bad intention. I'm just saying that he may just be trying to get over her and realize that he can't get over her. He may attempt to reconnect with her, or she may attempt to reconnect with him. What's your future potential? See, I wish things could be different. See, sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. I think he's thinking about her. Tell me more about the Aries. See, I'm afraid to contact you. Tell me more about this Aries and how he feels about Diamond. How does he feel about Diamond? How does he truly feel? He's trying to become a better person. That's what I'm saying. He doesn't want to repeat the same lesson that he did with her, but he's still needing to move on. The future potential looks good. He's afraid. I know it says afraid to contact you. I feel like this is he's just afraid in general. That's what I think it is. How does he feel about Diamond? And what's his intentions, please? I hope you could forgive me one day. I know I crossed the line. And the future potential, he's saying he wants you to forgive him for lying to you. This is the future that I'm clarifying. He's okay. So you guys are going to have a little bit of a journey with each other. Okay, let me tell you what's going to happen. I need you to give me a concise message for the next 30 days, Spirit. I don't usually do predictions, but I just want to see something. 30 days, the whole month of June. Show me what happens in the whole month of June. Whole month of June. You're his karmic lesson. You're here to teach him. You're teaching him vulnerability. He's teaching you vulnerability. See, there's an external party. See what I'm saying? There's an external factor that's preventing him from being vulnerable with you. And you already have trust issues too. So that's why you both are attracting each other. You're both emotionally unavailable. There will be deception in the next 30 days, baby, like I stated. So this could lead to a disconnect. But what's the future holding? What's the future potential for him and Diamond in the future? Because I see wish fulfillment. Is this with Diamond? Past life soulmate. It could be with somebody completely different. Or it could be with his ex. Show me if there's another masculine here. Show me if there's any other masculines. No, there's 10 of Wands. There's an ending of a cycle. There's a strength card. Page of Cups. There's an apology. Show me if there's another masculine showing up. Judgment. There's a second chance. Empress. King of Coin. Okay, is there an earth sign from your past? Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo? If not, this is your future potential, a stable relationship. Let me know if there is a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn that you've dealt with in your past. Clarify. King of Coins. Yeah. There's somebody else. There's somebody else. I felt that. Best possible outcome with the Leo. Aries. I'm sorry. With the Aries. Best possible outcome with the Aries. Sacred. This is a sacred bond. But there's lies. Caught up in the web of lies. Poor judgment. He makes a bad judgment. Fairy tales do exist. Hard to say goodbye. He's having a hard time saying goodbye to his ex. He's having a hard time coming out of his comfort zone. So the outcome could be that he ends up being a King of Pentacles for you, or this is somebody completely different. Let me see what you're saying. Your ex is a Taurus? Yeah. I told you this is your karmic lesson. They're trying to open you up, baby. They're saying that you have vulnerability issues. They're trying to show you how that sabotages your relationships. You're going to attract people with the same type of issues so you could see from a different perspective how that affects relationships. How he's not opening up. That's how you are. You don't see it because it's hard for us to see how we behave. So the universe has to send us mirrors. So the way this person's behaving with you, he's hurt. He's a hurt person. He's not bad. I don't think that he's malicious. I think that he's just confused. I think that he's still hooked on his ex. And because he was hurt and because he lost that relationship, he's become closed off. So they want you to be able to see how that plays out in a relationship. They want you to see how that behavior can sabotage and prevent forward movement in a relationship. So in the future potential, there is a earth sign coming in, and this earth sign is a vibrational match. In the current energies with you and this person, there's going to be a little bit of there's going to be a deception. I think that what happens is he's not ready to be fully available to a relationship, and that could affect healthy choices. So this is a lesson for you to make sure that you have boundaries with this person, not to move too quickly, because let's just say you guys do get sexual, or even if you already have been, let's just say you guys start to connect and spend time with each other, and here comes the ex, and he's already have history with her. He already has a strong attachment to her. He may end up sacrificing you to go back into a cycle with her, even though that might not be the best thing for him, but he may make a poor judgment and in turn end up hurting you in the process, So just be careful, okay? Because he's most definitely emotionally unavailable. He's most definitely, they show me false mask, Neptune, and deception all in the same spread. And I don't feel like that's you, and I don't feel like the deception is intentional. I think that he's withholding and holding back because he's afraid of being vulnerable. He doesn't, a lot of times when you've been hurt and you're still healing from a relationship, it's very hard to be vulnerable. It's hard to open up and to trust. So a lot of times what we do is we come off as being very closed off, very sometimes we even come off as being uninterested, and the other person is looking at that and they're like, well, she's acting uninterested, let me act uninterested too. And then it creates a lot of misunderstanding. So just be careful here. There is potential with him, but I think that he has to move on from somebody. But with that Wheel of Fortune, be careful not to go back into a karmic cycle. What's the lesson for the feminine? So there's a Taurus or an earth sign. What's the lesson for the feminine? Show me the lesson. Perseverance. Obstacles are blessed opportunities for growth. They need you to do some more growing. They want you to come out of this addiction. They're saying that there's an emotionally addictive behavior that you need to overcome. And they want you to know that you're attracting soulmates for growth. Okay, this is a lesson. We attract soulmates based on a lesson we need for growth. So you're attracting this person because they're trying to get you to grow some more so that you could be prepared for twin flame union in the future, wish fulfillment, so that you don't sabotage your relationships. Yeah, they're saying that you're still wounded because you're having a hard time leaving the past in the past. Okay, it could be this Taurus coming. Why is this Taurus showing up in her spread? What does he want? Complicated. So yeah, mirroring each other. What's the best possible? Oh, back to good old times. Okay. What's the best possible outcome with this Taurus and this Empress energy? This is what you're manifesting for the future potential. This is your mutual symbiotic. I told you this is a better match for you. But this is when you learn the lesson, when you become vulnerable. That's when you can manifest this. You both are mirroring each other. So as you heal, he heals. Remember, when you're a mirrored soul, a twin flame, the way you can make the situation go faster is healing yourself. He's a mirror to you. You heal, he heals. Okay? You may be healing at a faster pace than him, but essentially that energy, that person is feeling that because they have to become a vibrational match to you. They have to match your energy. So once you raise your vibration, they got to raise their vibration. So that's the future potential. That could be anywhere out in the future. I'm not going to go that deep into it. I just want to let you know that I was picking up another energy. And I am picking up that this fire sign, Aries, person is confused. Okay. And he may be wearing a false mask, meaning he's hiding his feelings. He's still hooked on the ex. And that ex may be temptation for him. So just be mindful of that. I'm not saying that he's a bad person. I'm saying that you are meant to teach him. You're his teacher, okay, to help him become a better person. So set your boundaries. What happens is when you set boundaries with people, you're teaching them how you want to be treated. When they see when they see you behaving a certain way, they're going to go off and they're going to date other people. They will. And then they're going to be like, damn, this person don't act like Diamond. Diamond acted this particular way. They're going to start to compare. They're going to start to see, wow, I understand why Diamond acted that way because Diamond has self-worth. She has value and this person doesn't. It's helping them to grow. It's helping them to see. Okay. So if he's stuck on an ex, it's most likely because the ex is toxic and you need to show him the difference. That's your reading. Anybody else? I hope that was helpful. Be open to it. Don't avoid the lesson. Be open to this. The more we don't resist, the more faster we can get to our destination. Be open to however this plays out. Just set boundaries, make healthy choices. But talk to him, date him, talk to him. The biggest thing for this relationship is communication. When you guys start talking about each other's past with each other, it's going to give you enlightenment. You're going to be like, oh, wow, I've been through that. I understand. And then you're going to give him some words of wisdom. And when you tell him about your past, he's going to be able to give you some word of wisdom from his experiences. You're going to be learning through each other. Okay. You have free will here, though. Always remember that. Okay. You need to forgive the Taurus. Okay, you need to let it go. Whatever he did to you, forgive him because he's the one that's coming towards you in the future as wish fulfillment, as vibrational match energy. And I know you're probably like, oh, Lord, the Taurus, not him. Well, that's the one that's showing up. Yolanda, did you put an order in? I didn't get an order from you, Yolanda. I thought that's why I was asking you. Did you put an order in? You have to pay for the reading. Okay, you have to make a payment. I didn't get an order. He's in your reading because he's your divine counterpart, baby. Yeah, you need to open up. That's the lesson. Open up. Open up. Show God that you learn your lessons. Show God that you have boundaries, that you know your worth. Show God that you know your value. You're operating from a higher octave, that you're valuable, and that because you trust your intuition, that you're not going to make a bad decision. If he comes at you wrong, or if he comes at you, and you can sense deception, you're going to know what to do and what not to do. So don't avoid the lesson. Sometimes we meet people and it's because they're gems. There's things to learn from them, not necessarily, sexually or, physically, but mentally. Okay. I don't know. I don't know if I want to address Yolanda because I'm not sure. The link is right at the top and the title says the price. So I'm not sure how you want me to respond to that, Yolanda. When you clicked on the video, the title said the price of the reading, and then I have at the top my link to my website. I mentioned that if you wanted a reading, you have to go to my website and pay for it. Okay. So so sometimes, the person coming up in your reading, the reason they're coming up is because you met that person and that person, you have a divine connection. I think that it could be that you haven't been able to really move on from what happened between you guys. I think that you're still wounded. Well, I don't think I know. I don't think I know you're still wounded from that situation. Right. So, you're heartbroken and he broke your heart. And it's hard, after you get your heart broken, it's hard to open up again, to let love in, right? You don't want to get heartbroken again. You don't want to make another mistake. But how are you going to know if you don't take a chance, And when I say take a chance, I'm not saying be reckless and just jumping into situations. I'm just saying not to try to control stuff. And I'm working on that. I am. I'm truly working on it, not to try to control. But at the same time, my intuition is on point. And when my intuition says no, it's a no. I trust my intuition, but I trust that it's very imperative for us to connect with other people. And if you do meet someone, right? Let's just say this guy, you're dating him for a month and it doesn't work out. It just wasn't meant to work out. You know what I'm saying? Speak your truth. And if they don't receive your truth, if he doesn't receive what you have to say, if he doesn't, respect your feelings, if he can't meet your needs, that's all you need to know. Okay, no problem, partner. I set this boundary, you didn't like it. I set this boundary, you ignored it. I told you this is how I feel, you ignored it. I told you that I need consistency, you're not being consistent. You know what I'm saying? You're moving funny, you're not communicating with me, you're not revealing anything. What are we doing here? Be very vocal. I know, baby. I'm a water sign. I'm a Cancer, baby. We know. Trust me, sis. When I tell you, I know, honey. I know. But at the same time, the beauty about being a water sign is your capacity to love so deeply. And the reason why he came towards you is because he needs healing that you can provide him. I'm not necessarily saying be his therapist or anything, but I'm saying that you can offer him, you can lend him your ear and show him a little compassion. Because like I said, whatever he got going on has really messed him up. And I think that if you just have an open, vulnerable conversation with him, I think that you guys, he will feel more comfortable and safe, and you will feel more comfortable and safe to really just talk. And you'll realize that you guys will make better friends than intimate partners. You'll realize, okay, you know what? I think we're better as friends. I see you as a really good friend. I can have conversations with you. I could trust you. I could trust you as a friend. You know what I mean? Or sometimes you just come in people's lives just to kind of show them this is what it looks like to have healthy boundaries. This is what it looks like when a woman values herself. This is what it looks like when a woman knows herself. Maybe he's not used to that. And maybe you're the one that's going to show him. I'm a real ass bitch. I don't play them games. Okay. I'm going to stand in my truth. I know my worth. I love myself. And you're going to act accordingly when you deal with me. Period. And if you don't like it, bye. Somebody else will. I don't never compromise who I am for nobody. You don't accept me for who I am. That's a problem. That's a red flag. I'm not trying to change you, but don't try to change me. Okay? That's not your job. Your job is to be in the energy of acceptance, accept people who they are and see them for who they are. Okay? When you see someone for who they are, don't try to convince yourself that they're somebody else. See them for exactly who they are and be an acceptance of that. And if it works for you, if it's a supporting relationship, work on it. If it's not, if it's something that can hinder your progress and growth, leave it alone. Like he acts like family. Yeah. So you like him. You like him. He likes you. You're just two wounded little birds, right? You guys just need to be each other's support system. And maybe, like I said, maybe it can blossom. But like I said, what I'm seeing, that X, that X energy, you know how it would be with exes, I mean, if he still loves her, he's still connected to her. It's not, that could be an issue. It could, it could be an issue. But I think if you approach the situation and really forge a friendship, a really stable connection, I think that you guys you have the potential, because like I said, I asked Spirit specifically who's the other energy that was showing up. They said the King of Pentacles. He looked like he in another relationship. Just because the King of Pentacles show up don't mean, that's who you're going to be with. That they're showing me that he wants a mutual partnership with you in the future. He will. But, like I said, you got free will, sweetie. You don't have to. I don't know when that future potential is. It could be 2 years from now, for all we know. And you may not want to wait 2 years for him to figure out, oh yeah, let me go be, a man with Diamond. Let me go offer her a commitment. Maybe you don't want to wait 2 years for that. I don't know, but I'm trying to trust the universe and who they're guiding us to. Sometimes the people they guide to me, I don't like. I'm not gonna lie. I'll be telling God, I don't like them. Why you bring what is this? I don't like them, God. Not this one. I'll be saying it. And but I'm trying to trust God that God's gonna lead me to the right person for me. Because it's important for me. It's important for me to, I'm not asking for perfection. I'm a very open-minded person. I'm not asking for perfection. When I say the right person for me, it's not about the looks. It's not about the money, the glitz, the glamour. I need someone that understands and is willing to understand me and is willing to, not persuade or force, even though, because like I said, coming out of my shell has been a process for me. Now that I'm trying to be open and vulnerable, you're not going to come in and try to rush me. You better take your time with me, okay, and be very delicate with me. Don't be trying to rush me, and don't try to persuade me or convince me. Just be yourself and just go with the flow. I don't like that. I hate clingy people, and I hate people that come off forceful. I hate it. I hate it so much. I always attract people like that, and it's so annoying to me. I don't like it. It doesn't attract me when someone is, 3 days in, they falling in love. Like, can you calm down? Did you not, do we know each other? Like, it's been 3 days. Calm down. I hate that. I don't, that just turns me off. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me, my trust issues. I just don't like it. Slow me down. Get to know me. Why are you so such in a rush? It's usually because they're manipulative. It's usually because they have ulterior motives. It's like, slow me down. Like, damn. Girl, you see me ignoring it. I just said it. I said that I didn't. Was I not clear? Did y'all hear me say it? I know I said that I have a link that's pinned at the top. Girl. Um yeah, so I don't know, you guys. Like, what do you guys think? Like, when for people that are single, right, or in separation and you're considering dating. I'm not a big dater, okay? I don't know how to date. I'm trying to and I'm not afraid to say I don't know how to date, okay? I be looking at people all kind of crazy, like. So, what do you guys like as far as you guys when you meet people, right? Are you guys on dating sites? Like, where do you meet your people that you date? Do you do dating sites? Have you dated? Are you not dating? Are you dating? Who wants to share? Because, girl, I be telling God I want to date and I want to meet people, and then when I meet people, I just be like, oh, leave me alone. I don't want to go nowhere with you. What is it? Like, why are we like this? Why do we tell God we want somebody and when they come, and we be like, what is this? I want to date you. Because I be looking at shit. I be like, I don't like his teeth. I don't like this. I don't like that. I don't know. I think it's just me just trying to get accustomed. I was so attracted to one particular person for so long, and now that I've released that connection. Now I'm getting used to the idea. I mean, I've dated. It's just never. It was never for me. Like the people I dated, it was not. It didn't feel right. So now that I'm dating, I'm just a little bit, I'm like I said, I'm trying to be open, but I'm a little bit reluctant because again, I don't like moving too fast. I like moving at my pace, and I like people that communicate well. I like I'm big on communication. So I look for that. And if the communication is not there, I'm not wasting my time, you guys. It's not happening. I'm not. And if I say something and the response is not to say anything back or just to ignore me, oh no, that's a red flag. And that's grounds for you getting cut off for life. A spiritual group, dating sites. What kind of dating sites y'all on? Girl, I haven't been on a dating site in years. I want to say, don't laugh, 7 years, 10 years. Oh my God, maybe more. Oh, I don't like dating sites. The last site that I was on was called Black Planet. Was it called Black Planet? Can somebody, is that right? I think it was Black Planet something. It was a long time. It was more than 10 years ago. Black Planet. I don't even know if that's a dating site. I don't even know if that exists anymore. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? I'm trying to look it up. It was Black Planet something. BlackPlanet.com. Let me see. I don't know if it was Black Planet. Maybe. I don't remember, but it's Black something. BLK. Girl, I don't even know. But all I know is I haven't been on a dating site or anything. I'm open to dating. I've dated, but for some reason, the last couple of people they've been attached to other people, and I'm not really okay with that. So let's hopefully Your credit card payment is due. I'm gonna pay that tonight. Hopefully, we'll get some fresh energy coming in because I cannot do I can't do no third parties right now. Plenty of fish. I've never been on that site before. I've never been. I don't know. I don't know. I may take I may take a risk and try. When I'm not. I don't know. I don't feel comfortable with that. I don't feel comfortable with dating sites because I just be thinking like when you meet them in person, it's gonna be weird. I mean, back in the days, I met people off of sites, but like I said, this was years ago, years ago. So I don't know if there's something I want to do right now, unless. And even when you meet people through these spiritual groups, it don't make it no different. They be worse. These guys that claim they're enlightened, that claim they're woke, they be the most manipulative guys out there. I don't know if you guys experience that. They be the most manipulative. They use spirituality to get women, and it's disgusting. But whatever. I'm not gonna say it's all men, but they've been playing them, running them games. Um, I don't know if y'all saw my Instagram. I had posted that guys will text you at like at specific times, like 555, 444, 1111. They'll text you on those times so that it can look like, so it can look like there's a spiritual connection. That's why the messages are coming in at those times. They'll purposely do that, like crazy stuff. I know. It's crazy. All right, since I don't have any more orders, I'm about to wrap it up. Thank you guys for watching and listening to me talk as usual. Okay. Texting you those numbers, thinking that you don't see past that. Girl, I be shaking my head to myself like, oh my God. Like, are you like you really thought you could play me? Nah, not me. Yeah. What happened to the girl that was asking about my website? I still didn't get an order. This is why I don't entertain certain things. I'm still waiting. There was somebody asking about how to book an order, and there's no order still. I'm about to go. Anyways, um, whoever comes towards you next, keep an open mind, keep an open heart, set boundaries, communicate, communicate. Be patient, okay? Because, like I said, there could be someone coming towards you that is attached to someone else. You're going to have to be a little patient, okay? I know this is going to be hard, but you do have wish fulfillment in the outcome. For the majority of you guys that resonated with the collective, there is wish fulfillment. So if there is someone coming towards you, they're wrapping up a cycle. They may still be kind of transitioning out of the cycle. So don't be too controlling about the whole thing, and don't remember keep those boundaries up, but remain open to the possibility. And that's why they're saying don't already create like an outcome in your mind, like, oh, this ain't gonna work. Don't do that. You have faith that the universe is gonna work it all out in your favor, okay? You guys have a great evening as well. All right, you guys.